Hey, what's going on, people? Your boy, Mad Mike here. NFL fans, Atlanta Falcons fans, or just fans of quarterbacks. All right, this is the quarterback analysis. Your boy, Mad Mike. And if you did not see the first video, the video where I broke down Justin Fields' game against the Atlanta Falcons, you might want to check that out. It's actually in the pinned comments as of right now. But in this particular video, we're going to be talking about Aaron Rodgers. Okay, so Aaron Rodgers is obviously coming back from a torn Achilles, much like Kirk Cousins. But, there isn't a lot of talk in regards to the negative comments and, the critical comments when it comes down to Aaron Rodgers versus Kirk Cousins. And I'm getting that later, but for the most part, man, you just got to look at whether or not, he's struggling to come back from his Achilles injuries, because obviously a lot of people have mixed takes on what is going on with Kirk Cousins as far as his health. Is he truly healthy? Well, Kirk Cousins said he feels good. The Atlanta Falcons said he feels good. There was a couple of guys that broke down and said, that he changed his footwork based on, compensating from the injury and whatnot. Kirk said that isn't true. He did that because he was studying Peyton Manning, and Peyton Manning in the pistol, and Peyton Manning used a square stance, and he used a square stance and watched it when he was backing up Robert Griffin III. So there leads a lot. All right, there's a lot to kind of break down as far as that is concerned, but this is about Aaron Rodgers. In my opinion, man, I think both of these guys, both Aaron Rodgers and Kirk Cousins, they're going to be going through some interesting things in regards to their health, and they're going to be going through a lot of things when it comes down to, people critiquing them. So my take on this, man, first, you got to look at these stats with Aaron Rodgers. 13 of 21, okay? 13 of 21, 167 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. And quite frankly, man, you just look at the stats, and I always say we got to look at the stats, and then we got to have to look at the team itself and who is he's playing. For one, he's playing one of the best teams in the NFL, right? These guys are a Super Bowl team. They've been in the Super Bowl the last, 3 to 5 years or so. So when you look at the San Francisco 49ers, this is a legit defense. This is a legit team. These guys have everything that you want in regards to, a defense, a team, and defensively, they're just amazing. That front seven is something else. With Fred Warner, those guys up front, man, those guys can literally get after it. Great linebacker, good secondary, and for the most part, man, you look at how Aaron Rodgers fared against these guys, it just wasn't very good, okay? It just wasn't very good. He came out made some Aaron Rodgers-esque throws, a couple of passes where he looked like himself, and then, a couple of passes where he looked extremely rusty coming from his Achilles injury. So the question for me is whether or not he is still compensating or he's looking to kind of get into a rhythm with his teammates. And I think that's the thing too. You have to look at his teammates. This is literally the first year that he's actually been on the field and paid past paid past the first one game, and right now it's still one game. Knock on wood, nothing happens to Aaron Rodgers, but he has new teammates. They got a good running game. They have good wide receivers, and it's going to take time for him to kind of get acclimated with his teammates, to get acclimated to being back on the field. So what my analysis is with Aaron Rodgers is this. For one, I think he's still trying to gain confidence with that Achilles, with his legs. So that's going to take some time. So I'm not going to hold this against Aaron Rodgers. Obviously, he's a little bit rusty. Obviously, they still have some chemistries and some plays to kind of work out as far as the offense coordinator and Aaron Rodgers, the types of plays that they like. Because this is not Green Bay. Green Bay knew exactly what Aaron Rodgers liked and knew exactly what he wanted to do, and he knew his players for the most part. So right now, again, he's still getting acclimated to his teammates. He's getting acclimated to the game of football, coming from his torn Achilles. And 3, he played one of the best NFL teams and best defenses in the NFL in San Francisco 49ers. So as far as his grade is concerned, I have to give him a C+. This wasn't a good game. This wasn't a good game at all for Aaron Rodgers. But there were some things that you can work on and kind of build on. So as far as Aaron Rodgers is concerned, man, let me know what you guys think about this. This has been your boy, man, Mike, with another episode of the quarterback analysis with your boy, man, Mike. So if you enjoyed this particular video, man, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and check out, again, if you did not see the first video where I broke down Justin Fields' first game against the Atlanta Falcons, you can check that out at the end screen here, or you can check it out in the pinned comments. All right, so this has been your boy, Mike. If you have any suggestion on who I should break down, leave the comment below. I'm out of here, man. Peace.